Mr. Foreign Minister, once again, welcome to the Voice of America News Studios. Now, if I may ask you, what is the current relationship between Mogadishu and Nairobi following the recent disagreement over refugees?
I thought there is a recent agreement over refugees, not disagreement. The relationship is warm. There are elements in our region that want to divide us between Kenyans and Somalis. They want to divide us between Muslims and Christians. And there has been atrocities committed that has been committed in Somalia for the past 5-6 years. Now it's being committed against the Republic of Kenya and the Kenyan people. So we are in a turbulent time. But the relationship is warm, maybe a little bit fuzzy.
Right. You know, Kenya, we hear, want to build a wall between Somalia and Kenya because of the security issues that the country faces at the moment. Will that undermine the warm diplomatic relations the two countries have enjoyed over the years?
No, I think every country has the right to do what they want with their territory and build whatever they want to. The question that may be pertinent to me is, would it solve the problem? Because we in Somalia, we believe that the boundaries should be open. East Africa and the Horn of Africa should trade. People should crisscross and exchange cultures and exchange education. And we need the human resources of Kenya to come and help us rebuild Somalia. Kenyans were good to Somalis when we needed them most. A lot of businesses thrive. A lot of refugees are there who get a protection. So I think there is a lot of goodwill and good relationship to build on rather than to divide. But needless to say, if a country, where we are in the United States, they want to build a wall in the southern borders, the wall is not the answer.
What is the partnership between your country and Kenya in fighting terrorism, especially since both countries face the threat of al-Shabab?
Well, the biggest partnership that we have and you could have is that Kenyans send their young men and women to help dispel al-Shabab from Kismayo and Barawe and other places in the Juba Valley. That's a major contribution to the fight of these men of regional to liberate from the region and from the globe. I think we need to do more information sharing, and I think we need to be doing more talking and more surveillance and work with our partners, with the United States, with the Europeans, Ethiopians, Djibouti, Burundians, the Ugandans are there. So you can ask more for people who send you their children to defend.
What is the current position of your government in terms of taking the fight to al-Shabab? Because recently they've attacked certain aspect of the capital, Mogadishu, and some of your colleagues were even killed. How strong is the Somali army right now, backed by the African Union or AMISOM, to combat al-Shabab in Somalia?
I think they're strong enough to kick out al-Shabab. The al-Shabab doesn't control anymore swaths of land. They don't have any more elaborate training centers. They don't have any more bases to come out and cause a lot of harm. What you see today in al-Shabab is doing, and the ones who are similar to al-Shabab, both in Somalia and Kenya, is looking for soft targets. How do you defend a hotel that's open for public, that's supposed to bring more people in?
Business.
Business.
Right.
And how do you defend a university? A university is a universal place where children have to think and be free and sleep when they want to and wake up when they want to and learn what they want to and oppose governments when they want. So you're looking for to cause the most damage to communities but not to have an end in itself. So I don't think al-Shabab is strong. Al-Shabab has elements of it or all of it that want to cause harm and want to create problems for the East Africa communities.
Finally, Mr. Foreign Minister, you talked about the refugee from Yemen posing a security threat to Somalia. What do you mean by that?
I never said that the refugee from Yemen pose a security threat. I said refugees who are coming back. And here, both from Dadaab and from Yemen, there's a good story to tell.
Right.
People are running to Somalia now. They're not running away from Somalia. I think that's a good thing to point out. But I've never said that the refugees, Somalis who are coming back, will pose a threat. No, there are elements, there are bad elements of Yemenis, Somalis, Al-Qaeda related, Al-Shabab related, who might slip in back into Somalia and to the Horn of Africa and bring a threat. And that's what I said.
Will your country be prepared to handle those threats?
We always we are a country coming out of a war. We will do our best, but we have partners also who have an interest in the stabilization and the peacefulness of the East and Horn of Africa.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.